The sun ain't gonna shine anymore. That was a great song by I think it was the Righteous Brothers. Oh, Walker Brothers, I think it was. But Cher, boy, did she do a good job with that. I love Cher. I miss Cher, especially when you see Taylor Swift. Then you realize that there's somebody with real talent that's not out there anymore. Anyway, a little editorial comments, but that's the news. The news is about editorial comments now. It's not about the news. News is north, east, west, south. It used to be that you would turn the television on or the radio and you would listen to a story about what was happening in those northeast, west, south corridors. Not anymore. Now it's an editorial opinion. First, they tell you what they think of something and then what really happened. It's the opposite of the way we all learned it. But I will tell you this, everything's going to short form. Just even me, I'm not doing a 4-hour talk show anymore. I got a little few minutes every day because America's multitasking. And even the Bikram yoga, which is a hot yoga in an hour and a half, they're doing that in 1 hour now. Everything's going to be sped up. The delivery of pizza by drone. It's a different world we live in. And the real train wreck is absolutely the Kardashians. There's the train wreck. Boy, there's a case today in Florida where the kid's mother ran off with a child who was newborn because she did not want to have circumcision. The father was taking the child and having him circumcised for probably religious beliefs. So the judge had kind of made he made semi-judgment. It was kind of a circumvention decision, but he told them to not touch the child down there, which has been we had a lot of that with people who mess around down there, and you know who they all are. I mean, that's what our news is all about. It's all about somebody who went down there and did what they weren't supposed to do down there. So we have a society of people who need to move up and get their heads out of their crotch. That's what we need. Am I saying this right? Probably not. This is also touchy. It'll never make prime time. You can talk about the Kardashians and the trannies, and you could have a discussion about racial tension, but God forbid anybody should talk about the crotch as a way of life. Although we sell all these products for that, including my new book, which is written. It's called From Pampers to Depends. That's my whole life in a wet dream. So that's it. I mean, I just wanted to report the editorial this morning, not the news. You're not going to get news. You're getting opinions and gossip, and pop culture would not afford me to give you any facts that are meaningful, just to give you all the trash and to take your mind through this mental garbage that we're all involved in right now. I've become a mental paraplegic. So there. And I'm going to wear a red nose. When I was a kid, it was the brown nose that we were worried about. All right. It's a Reynolds wrap.